Zina will be here shortly. Trying to get your attention. All you have work can't get your extension. Now where is the gate pass to your heart? Nobody like security. It's hard to get to your entry. Or do I need to break up your heart? But I'm a patient man, I understand. I wanna know what is your plan. Must I wait for how long? LPM's is frustration. See you and your friends that flirt. Hello, people. This is publicstation.com. Radio. Specifically, Bob will be here shortly. Today we have interviews going on, so people look out for that. And some other stuff. Give me a game back to your heart. Give me a number so we can make a start. Put me a key. Give me a game back to your heart. Give me my number. Introducing to we can make a start. TV luxury. So many people wanna see me stop loving you, girl. So many people wanna see me stop loving you, girl. No, I can't stop loving you. I wouldn't be so ungrateful to you. You've done so many things for me. Even when it's sorry I would be. So many people wanna see me stop loving you. Oh no, so many people wanna see me stop loving you, girl. But I can't. No way I can't. Oh, the things you done for me, all the woman has done for me, make me happy throughout my life. I can't stop loving you, girl, no way. So many people wanna see me stop loving you, girl. Oh, so many people wanna see me stop loving you, girl. But you're my love, you're my life, you're my woman tonight. Oh, baby. Hey, say you're my love, you're my life, you're my lady tonight. All right. Say, No, I can't stop loving you. I wouldn't be so grateful to you. You got so many things for me. Even ladies from when I was weak. So many people wanna see me. Stop loving you, girl. No way. So many people wanna see me. Stop loving you. But I can't. No, I won't, girl. You're my love, you're my life, you're my honey, alright, well, yeah. Don't worry, say you're my love, you're my life, you're my lady tonight, and forever. The things you do for me, yeah. You are the woman that done for me. You make me happy throughout my life. I can't stop loving you. Oh, so many people wanna see me. Stop loving you, girl. So many people wanna see me. Stop loving you, girl. But I can't. No, I can't, girl. You're my love, you're my life, you're my everything tonight. Say I'm a girl in your life. You're looking fine.
Introducing to the world my favorite DJ, DJ Love Joy.
Only you can feel that space inside, but I can't stand pretending my heart is not ready. Just when I thought I was over you, yeah. It's just when I thought I could stand on my own. Oh baby, those memories come smashing through, and I just can't go on without
The tune is to King and Queen Radio and BrooklynStation.com. Sister Javon will be here shortly.
I try to make the best of it alone. I'll do everything I can to ease the pain, but only you can stop the rain. I just can't live without you. I got everything about you. Just when I thought I was over you, yeah. It's just when I thought I could stand on my own. Oh baby, those memories come crashing through, and I just can't. All the girls that want the money, keep flashing like a girl. Flash like a front and say, come on, people are flash like a man. First man, look for the girl, man. Cheese and peace, girl. Fish out, hold up your lighter and flash them eye. Cause your dollars is a pile of eye, girl. Hold up your lighter and flash them eye. If you want some money, you can get up there to the amount of money. And the amount of money you will get for you, man. And the amount of money. And then can show you 40 grand. And some girl, a 100 man. And then one book it up my duty. And the amount of man, the amount of friend. Amount of money you will get when you man. And the amount of man, the amount of friend. Amount of money, girl. Girl, when you come money you a get for your man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000. In your bedroom you have a big time fan. Living room you have a television. Tell them that you have a 3-speed fan. In your bank book you have a whole heap of grand. Half of them need with a whole heap of man. As you can show it's a family for the hand. Yeah, hold up your when you have more than one. Gold ring you have more than one. Gold chain you have more than one. Clothes like dirt, shoes like sand. Girl bikini you only keep one man. The amount of man, and the amount of gun. Amount of money you a get for your man, and the amount of man, and the amount of gun. Amount of money, girls. I want you to hold up your lighter and flash the light. Cause you got a fire up in every side. Hold up your lighter and flash the light. If you want some more, she not get up. And the amount of man, the amount of gun. Amount of money you a get for your man, and the amount of man, and the amount of gun. Amount of money you a get for your man. Have some girl, oh, 20 men. And they can't show you 20 men. Have some girl, oh, 30 men. And they can't show you 30 men. Have some girl, oh, 40 men. And they can't show you 40 men. Have some girl that are 100 men. And they want to pick up my nutrition. And the amount of men, and the amount of men. Amount of money you a get for your man. And the amount of men, and the amount of men. Amount of money you a get for your man. When you shoot, tell you can't get one. When you check like you can't get one. If you know you get one. When you come money, but you will get fire, man. Everything you take to your satisfaction. Last week you say you
We're talking right here.
go America, to your man. Go Canada, and you come back.
I want to get my
So you want the two champion. Now follow me, the way I want back, man. Tell the king you only have one man. Only for money you want to get sing this as another day about seven.
Hey, go ahead to question. I got a question. Here, let me answer the question.
The money you want to get, how will you hold up your lighter and flash the light? Cause you know that's why you look in at you. Hold up your lighter and flash the light.
You're tuning into BrooklynStation.com. Ooh, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com. It is a pleasure to be here with you this evening at King and Queen Radio. What a lovely evening it is here this evening. Want to give a shout out there to Flyboy. He couldn't make it in tonight, our DJ, and he's going to be in next week. So we got our engineer, Monty. He's taking over tonight, the 1 and 2s. And I want to give a shout out there to all the team out there. And you're going to be meeting later on also Mr. Aaron Bates, our marketing director. And we got a great interview here tonight with you, also with a very popular man here tonight. And that's Mr. Joe Latoura. And I'm gonna be talking with him in a little while. And we got an interesting show going on. And if you'd like to get on this program, you can get on it at any time by writing kingandqueenradio@gmail.com. We don't discriminate. We bring all people on and we expose your talent or we expose who you may be. And so it is a pleasure. And later on, I'm going to introduce you also to our other teammate here at the station. Well, that'll be later on in the evening. Okay, so so much going on here. We just got out of Mars, by the way. So there's so many different changes going on, and it's a pleasure being out there with all y'all out there in Radio Land on WVIP 93.5 FM, King and Queen Radio. And don't forget, I'm your number one spiritual psyche, Sister Dubang, and advising. In anything you're going through, any problems in your life, you know you can call me, 718-253-7273. If you're having situations going on in your life right now you don't understand, I'll be able to talk to you about it. If you like to call in tonight, you have a question or something that's bothering you and you'd like to ask me, the number in the station is 718-253-4239. And if you want me personally, the number is 718-676-0820. And all I can say, I'm taking you back to our DJ for the night, DJ Monty. His name is not Monty when he DJs. He DJs for a different crowd. What is your DJ name?
DJ Tips.
DJ Tips.
Yeah.
Get something and wave. Get a man you know you are not misbehave. Get something and wave. Get a man you like you down in a house like slave. Get something and wave. Get a man you know you tree now dropping on your face. Get something and wave. Get a man you like you down in a house like slave. When you're human, I'm looking money in your pocket. You're the girl, not secret. And you're the girl, in your basket. You know what can sell.
The first question, just so you know, the commercial bank. I'll tell you why. Because the commercial bank was the foremost. The bank wants to open
something and wear. You know no man no like you don't like slave. Get something and wear. Because you know no tree now growing on your face. Get something and wear.
Okay, don't forget you can call me Sister the Bomb. That's 718-253-7273. Any troubles, any problems you're having in your life, make sure you give me a call. And right now, I'm going to take you to Mr. Joe Latour. Mr. Joe Latour, you got your microphone there. Give Mr. Joe Latour the microphone. Well, good evening, Mr. Joe.
Good evening, how are you?
Well, I am fine, and how are you?
Well, I feel up to date, I feel relaxed, and I hope I can answer the questions more thoroughly that I wrote down, and people would understand them a little more evidently.
Well, I'm pretty sure everybody gonna understand you, is especially tonight. And the first thing I want to find out about, what do you really do, Mr. Joe?
I'm a consultant for real estate. I'm also doing art for Abbas Ziate. He's in Morocco, and when he comes in, we're going to start an art business, and that's one of the things that I'm doing. And in addition to that, I'm doing radio.
So you say that now what do you do again? Because you confuse me with the art. You do art.
I sell art for Bourine Sadiq. He's in Morocco, and he's going to teach me the art business.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he paints. He's an artist for Moroccan art.
Oh, okay.
He's a very talented artist, a very good friend of mine for about 5 or 6 years, and I'm looking forward to seeing him when he comes back from Morocco.
All right. Well, when he come back from Morocco, I'm pretty sure you and him gonna do some good art and some good business.
I hope so.
Because it look like you're very interested in the arts.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so what I really want to find out about you about this, I understand in general, with or without a down payment, is it better to try to set a mortgage financial through a saving bank, a commercial bank, one of the brokerage mortgage companies? What do you mean by that?
Well, what I mean by that is this, is I think people should pursue a commercial bank, and I'll tell you why. Because commercial banks have foreclosures on the balance sheet, and they gotta eliminate them.
Look closer.
All right?
Yes.
Okay. Ready?
Yes.
All right. The first thing that I have to say is this: is that you should pursue a commercial bank And the reason why that happens is because the commercial bank has foreclosures on their balance sheet, and by doing that, you can pick them up cheap. Also, you can also do seller's financing.
Oh, wonderful.
All right, that's what Donald Trump does a lot, and seller financing. The buyer gives the financing to the seller, and the seller, what he does in return is he finances the real estate.
Wow, you told us something new. I didn't know Mr. Trump did that. But at least
Oh, yeah, he's a cutie pie, believe me.
Okay. So I can see the way you talking. You're a Trump. You for the Trump, huh?
Well, look at him for Trump. It's just that he's a businessman, and I favor businessmen in politics. I didn't think he did. I didn't think he did a bad job, but he could have did a better job. And I didn't vote for him, unfortunately. It's just that Joe Biden happened to get an excess amount of votes, and he's our president. But everybody should also realize that Donald Trump is a businessman, and being a businessman, he could react to business situations.
Well, you see, that's arguable because a businessman, we don't need a businessman in this country unless we are negotiating with businesses with the rich. Well, this country needs someone who gonna lift up the country with the people inside of it and make the people better people and bring more justice to the country. It's good and all to have a businessman doing business, but what about the people who don't have businesses?
That's right.
You know, they poor. They need help.
They need
And you
somebody.
understand? So I can understand everybody put him in there because they're thinking that, like you thinking, he's a businessman. But he's a little more than a businessman. He has issues.
Oh, he sure does.
He have a lot of
He's
issues.
got a lot of issues. I was getting the impression that he might be mentally unstable, but he loves fair and square, and he should accept it.
Well, nobody want a narcissist.
No, not at
Never
all.
gonna take a loser. Even if he lose, he gonna say he won.
You're absolutely right.
So a narcissist don't give in. So
No, they don't.
and he's not gonna change his stripes. Either.
No, he's not. He should have handled
But what I say, Mr. Joe, people should have been aware of that from the beginning, that he was a businessman. I don't know why would you elect someone who's a businessman when the country within itself need help.
Yes, I totally agree with you. We need help on the social programs and many programs like that.
I mean, he's a good for the business people. I mean, if I was rich and filthy rich, I'd probably go for him too. But the thing about it, I'm not rich, and the way he stands out on other people and ethnic people is not a good thing to do. Even if you got those type of prejudice issues, you keep it within yourself. You don't show it.
I totally agree with you. The first time I voted for him, because I assumed he would be a great president, but unfortunately, the second time I didn't vote for him.
Well, I guess the audience out there going Cheerios to you. Because one time when you started talking at the beginning, I said, I don't want no bricks thrown at me.
Whoa!
But, you know.
Yeah, hear me out. Hear me out.
Hear what I say? So you clarified that. Thank you so much for clarifying that. Okay, buyer's market and selling market. How much you emphasize do I place on the timing of buying a house? And buying a house in market?
Well, if it's a seller's market, what happens is by having a seller's market, that means you could pick up something very cheap. A buyer's market, well, it goes on to say, well, it's not a buyer's market; it's a seller's market.
So a seller market is you say is much better than. Okay, that sound great. Oh, okay.
See, I would suggest this is the best time for real estate because you can pick it up very cheap. Like, for example, the Bronx, you can pick up houses very cheap. The only difference is with the Bronx is that crime is just a little more than it should be. But
Well, again, we got a president in there don't give people no food to eat. He's a businessman, but he's not thinking wise. If you don't get poor something to eat, what they gonna do?
no, they're gonna starve.
They ain't gonna stop. They're gonna kill you or take you out. Okay, so that's why the Bronx bad. You got a lot of ethnic and poor people. Not all poor, but basically they put everybody in the same area that's low income. So people got to live. They ain't getting no money. So don't expect them to be nice.
Well, I think Joe Biden should be acceptable to the people because he's going to make people eat by giving them money. And I suggest you back Mr. Biden.
Okay, well, but I have an issue with this. And what happened that, can you please get the telephone? Okay. What happens in a case where, excuse me for that, what did you say again, Biden?
Well, I think everyone should back Mr. Biden because he sounds like he's going to feed the people and put together a situation where there's more money to distribute. And I think he could do the job. I think he can really do the job.
Well, what I want to know, is he the president already?
Right now he's not. He's the president-elect, and Trump is still the president. But once that time is up, Trump should hand him over the presidency.
Do you believe Trump gonna hand it over?
No, I don't think so. I think he's gonna say, well, there's a problem with the election, and he's going to go on and on and on.
So what happened? Can they drag him out the White House?
Well, they can't drag him out of the White House, but the courts, certainly the courts could do
it. Well, I think they're going to have a fight. You know what? I'm going to tell you something about people like that. When they look around, he may just walk away anytime now, just walk out and leave.
He may
just walk out and leave, disappear. Because them kind of narcissist people, they can just jet on you at any moment. What you expect them to do, they don't do.
No, they don't.
So he can just pick up tomorrow of the day and you look for him, he just don't go back.
That's right. That could very well happen, yes.
Because I doubt he's going to go out of there and let the world see him come out. Narcissists don't like that. Because he gonna know people gonna laugh and everybody. He's not gonna go through that. Okay. Definitely not. Well, Mr. West, I'm having fun with you. We're gonna take it to some commercial break. Okay, let me see here. Let me ask you this other question here. So if I'm ordering, say, 55 plus, I'm ordering, say, 55 plus also, should I opt out to a 2-family or a 3-family home if I have no down payment available? What does that mean?
Well, what that means basically is this, is that if you're 55 and older, rather than buy just a house, you buy a commercial building, 4 or more stories. By doing that, you get all the tax benefits of negative cash flow and positive, negative cash balance and positive cash flow. This is very acceptable because by opting out to a 4 or more family house building, what happens is you get all these tax deductions. It's a tax shelter. And if it's a tax shelter, that means on your taxes, if your net income is approximately, let's say, if your net income is $50 and you got a tax shelter of $80, you get $30 negative. And that's what happens. By doing that, you get these benefits because real estate is the best investment going. And I suggest everybody get real estate and do it in such a way where it can benefit themselves.
So tell them where they can call you if anybody want to call you, so they can have a number now. And I'm going to come back and talk to you after this commercial. But tell us where they can call you at.
They can reach me at 929-210-4685. Once again, 929-210-4685.
Okay, you hear that, folks? You can talk to Mr. Tony Ventura. I'm almost calling you Ventura. Am I saying it right?
Lotora, Joseph Lotora, or Joe Lotora.
Joe Lotora.
Okay.
I'm so used to hearing Ventura. I know a lot of people mistakenly say that all the time, Lotora. Okay. I'm just excited. Okay, we'll take you back to the DJ on, and first I'm Sister Devon, and if you'd like to get on my show, you can write kingandqueenradio@gmail.com. Simply, you can call me 718-253-7273. If you'd like to call in the station tonight, the number is 718-253-4239, and I'll get on the air as soon as I can. Okay, I'm gonna take that caller while the DJ. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, how are you this evening?
I am good. Hope you can make it better by telling me something good.
Oh, it sounds good. Everything sounds great.
Yeah.
Yes, and what do you like to know this evening?
What is going on in my life, my relationship?
Oh, with your relationship, what sign are you?
Cancerian.
Oh, Sagittarius?
Cancer.
Oh, Cancer. Okay, you're Cancer. And what is the last year in your 50 what? What is your birthday the last year?
What's my birthday for last year?
Mm-hmm.
Do you mean the day, the month?
The year.
58.
58? Well, what I'm picking up from you, you got a lot of things you got to accomplish yet. You haven't got where you want to go, and it look like every time you starting off into a venture to do something coming and distract you. You got issues going on will be following you within your love life, so you have to be careful with the surrounding people around you that they don't drive away someone very important in your life. But what I feel from you, your energy you put out on people is a little too much, and you help others, and sometimes you fall short of yourself. So you got to pray a lot now. This is time for you to pray so you can bring back your wealth and bring back things in your life. You really have a great opportunity to move forward, but you got to do with strong prayers because you got negative energy following you, and that's why you haven't succeeded where you want to go.
Okay.
Okay.
I know I have a strong power. I know that.
You have a very strong power. So that's why you
and
got
people can drain you. I know that as well.
Mm-hmm. So you got to continue moving forward in that direction because it's something you're trying to achieve, and you're gonna get there. But put that prayer, keep it going. And maybe sometimes it's not right where you want it to be, but it's coming. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You have a good evening. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. We're gonna take you to the DJ over there. He's substituting, doing a good job. He didn't expect this to happen tonight. Fly boy, you better get here next week. Okay. He's doing a good job.
Roses are red. I just want to say why it's so blue.
I got a couple of places that I want to mention. I don't know if it's
I'm the hardest then of Chicago, I cannot say. Roses are red, baby, just a memory. I'm going to call someone fun, make you fun. 3 summer tears are from the there's someone and I'm feeling blue. I'm going to call Sister John Brown on you. Roses are red, she will find you. Oh, that Sister Doggone will bring you back true. Just remember, roses are red and violets are not blue. Run, go, baby, just let me through. Don't
Yeah,
worry, I
but if
love
you're gonna
you.
be radio, I'm Brooklyn Station locked up.
I'm true
24/7.
for you.
For sure. Oh, man.
Okay, I'm gonna bring in, okay, while we gonna, Mr. Bates, come over 1 minute, please, and have a seat right by me. I want to, the music please play. Okay, I want to tell everybody this is Mr. Bates, by the way,
Right.
the marketing director. We need a microphone for him. And
Yes.
so 1 second, we're gonna give you a microphone. We got everything going on his birthday, and so you got to be patient. Okay, so how are you, Mr. Bates?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
And it's a pleasure being here on your birthday. And you look younger than ever
Thank you.
with your Brooklyn Station shirt on,
There
and
you go.
it looks good. So, what are your plans with the people out here with Brooklyn Station and King and Queen Radio? What do you basically do?
Well, basically, what I do is I look for new people to come on and promote their commercials, their songs, their poetry, everything that they want to talk about. And we also promote to advertise on their websites. And you can also have your own talk show and DJ show remotely or being here anywhere in the United States. And we have a lot of opportunities for people to promote what they want to do in either business, music, poetry, and the arts.
So where can they reach you at? What telephone number they can reach you and call you?
Well, they can call me on my work phone, my personal phone, 732-666-8403. And if you call and get my voicemail, always leave your name and number, and I'll call you back.
So, I see you bringing a lot of people to the station, King and Queen Radio and BrooklynStation.com, and we have this for you. This is going to Mr. Bates.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure being here.
Listen to this, what we got for you. This is going out to Mr. Bates and King and Queen Radio and Brooklyn Station. Phones are ringing everywhere. Well, Mr. Bates, we give you this on our honor. We wanted to drink it with you, but that is our present going out to you.
Thank you so much.
We know we wanted to drink it with you, but unfortunately, we can't find the opener. I guess it had to disappear on your birthday, but that's for you.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
God bless you. Okay, folks, you've met our marketer, Mr. Bates, and later on we're going to be bringing you somebody out here who is very popular and is turning the station into a whole new adventure. We're going to be talking to. You be patient. We coming back to you.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Tina.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here is our most popular man here. Okay, you know he's popular with y'all now. Can we have a microphone? Oh, you got a microphone. Okay, can we have a microphone, please? Okay, well, okay. Good evening, and how are you?
I'm exhausted. Other than that,
You
I'm great.
exhausted
I'm
working.
watching from downstairs.
You're watching. You're observing the station.
I was observing your YouTube stream.
Oh, wonderful. So you got a lot of things for King and Queen Radio and Brooklyn Station. And what are some of the new makeups and stuff you bring into the station?
Well, we're going to be doing a total overhaul. We're hoping to be able to launch it by January 2021.
January 20 or 21, we're going to launch the station.
That's the plan.
Okay.
That's the tentative date. We don't have an exact date, but something on that month. We're going to have a line of merchandise for both stations, along with launching brand new streaming options for customers out there that might be watching or listening right now that want to have their own stream or podcast from their home.
So they're going to have podcasts from their home. So you bring in a whole new makeup. It's going to be something new and different for King and Queen. We waited for so long for this, and we got the person who's going to do it. Don't bring it. Mr. Joe is laughing. It's going
Joe, would you invest in that idea?
Would I invest? I would definitely invest into it because it would increase the volume of the radio show. And by doing that, if it increases the volume of the radio show, there's more money to be made, and people would want to buy merchandise about your show. There is no question about it.
So you will invest. Oh,
Yeah.
but that's what
I'm pondering the thought of investing into this place, but right now I have reservations. I have to learn a little more about it. As I come aboard and learn a little more about the radio station, I'll bring in more things into this particular show.
Excellent.
Well, that's excellent. We would really love that, Joe. And we got a great team here, and we're going to make it very successful, as you heard. And he's excited like I'm excited.
Oh, I'm very excited. I've talked to 4 DJs today that are interested in these shows.
Oh, yeah. We're going to get the DJs. We're going to get things lined up. And me and him are going to work very hard to make things successful.
Okay.
King and Queen.
Okay.
And Brooklyn Station.
And Brooklyn Station. So we coming, Joey, and we want to bring you aboard with us.
Thank you very much, Zina. I'm looking forward to becoming aboard of this radio station. And I know, because of my experience in sales and marketing, that I can do the job.
All right, that's what we want to hear. Okay. So, folks, I'm going to take you back to the show, and I give you a little introduction. And if you want to have any ideas and you want to be part of us in the future, you can write us at kingandqueenradio@gmail.com. Again, that's kingandqueenradio@gmail.com. And again, you may want to ask Joe some questions concerning the real estate there. He has some interesting questions here. In the meantime, I'll do a little reading. Okay, anybody out there need any spiritual psychic reading, you could call me daily. That's 718-253-7273. No matter what troubles you have in your life, no matter how confused you are, if you don't have the right one in your life and you feel like you need someone different, you need changes in your life, you can call me daily. 718-253-7273. And if you like to call in tonight, so many people calling, we can only take a few, but you can call us at 718-253-4239. If you want to ask Mr. Joe Latour something concerning the real estate, give us a call in 718-253-4239. We have a second number. You don't get us through that. It's 718-676-0820. That's 718-676-0820. Again, all you folks out there, we want to give a big shout out. We're listening to us worldwide. We're all over the place. I mean, I'm looking at cameras here everywhere. Joe, you ain't never seen so many cameras on you.
I haven't seen so many cameras here. As a matter of fact, I feel a little nervous, but not that nervous. I think Zina and the gentleman make me feel at ease.
Thank you. That's what we're here to do. To make you feel.
Gonna call it.
Okay. Hello, caller. Hello, caller. Good, good. And how are you?
gave you to do last week.
Yes.
But I'm still not hearing from the man like I should. I heard from him on Friday night, and after that, no word.
Where you got to shake up, where you got to shake up things even better. You got to get that man, honey. You got to, if you can't shake, you got to bake. You got to stop baking. You ever heard? You got to bake a man.
How I bake it?
You got to bake a good cake, girl. And when you're making that cake, you got to sing a good love song. Yes, right. You got to sweeten up things and get a good red candle and light it this week and put it in the name of St. Barbara. She powerful. And start working with her and get that apple and you know how to sweeten it up and put his name in there 7 times, okay?
7 times an apple.
That's right, with honey.
Uh-huh.
And do that. Work it. You know how to work, Chongo.
7 times in his name, 7 times apple to Santa Barbara.
That's right. You know how to work her.
1 apple, red apple.
And that's right. And that's when you go into the, you know.
But look, you know he don't eat from me like that.
Well, if you don't eat the cake, you put the cake in the honor of the spirit. You know what I'm talking about.
To Santa Barbara.
That's right.
So I have to
A small cake, nothing big. Go to the store and get some with some cinnamon, like a cinnamon roll.
Get a cinnamon roll.
And pray over it and put it in offerings.
Offering to Santa Barbara.
There you go.
All right, Dee.
Listen, happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Happy birthday to you. So that birthday song going out to you as well. Happy birthday. And you know this, for some reason, and I forgot, we got our birthday man sitting right on the side of me. There you go, sitting right here, the manager. We don't call him the manager, a little of everything. So
He called me the director of everything.
director of everything. And he's sitting right outside me. This is his birthday too.
Yes.
So everybody, I forgot, it's everybody's birthday. And there's another friend of mine. Happy birthday, folks. Well, how come so many people born this day?
Because a lot of people getting busy around Valentine's Day.
Okay,
So we all get born in November.
Oh,
Do the math.
You're having too much fun. People are having too much fun on Valentine's Day. So all these things. And the carnival, because the carnival running that time, the Trinidad
That's
carnival.
true, right.
So-
I have Fat Tuesday.
Yeah, Fat Tuesday. So it's a lot of babies born now. So we got to really give happy birthday to all y'all out there. Okay. Don't forget. Okay, take care, sweetie.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And all you folks out them hearts and all that, share the page, share it to your friends. And it's time for you to ask Joe some questions.
So I'm waiting for a break there so I can ask the Joe some questions. Now, we already covered this, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, I know you were talking about mostly real estate, but how do you see the market? The market closed, I know, on Friday.
I mean, the stock market. Yes, the stock market. I would say this is the best time to invest into the stock market because there's only one way for it to go. Up.
Oh, I like that one. You know, somebody
very
did, you very positive on that.
Yes, I am because I was in the stock market in 2008, and unfortunately, Bush, he screwed up. I lost a lot of money in the market because of that. But right now, even though with the virus and everything, this is the best time to invest into the market because it's going up.
But you know, the funny thing, you absolutely right, even with real estate, but people don't have money to get in it.
Well, this is for the people who do have money.
But see, that's the rich people again.
That's right.
That is back to the rich. You understand? The rich are getting richer.
That's
And
about
the poor is scrabbling for money.
You know, but Zina, you got to realize one thing: the market, currencies, all that is for people who want to invest and make money. See, the objective is to make money, not lose money. And I think even the poor people, if they got enough money saved up, they can invest into the market. And I would recommend that they do so.
So you recommend that people get into the market?
Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic, folks. That's coming from Joe. Now, that's not from King and Queen Radio and BrooklynStation.com.
Brooklyn Station and King and Queen Radio do not take any responsibility for
I just want to mention one thing.
This is Joe, because I know I can't go out there and put nothing in the market right now unless I put myself in the market.
Yeah. I recommend there's a watering hole that I usually go for to meet many people on currencies and the stock market. That's Mussels and Bay Ridge. I recommend the food, baked clams, pastas.
What's the name of this place again, baby?
I got to go there. I love some good Italian.
I think you would love
I used to go there. You know that's all I love, the seafood.
then this is the place for you to go.
I'm definitely going there.
Mussels. Where is it?
And I can eat me some
It's in Bay Ridge. I forget the name of the street, but it's in Bay Ridge.
You give us that address down because we definitely
give
going to
us-
How
go
about I call you tomorrow, Zina, and let you know?
there. Okay, great. That
Okay.
sounds great.
And you can do a show there.
Okay.
We
I'll
can
show
do live from Mussels.
And they do serve a cocktail, liquor, non-alcoholic.
Oh, that's great. Because I'm not a drinker.
Okay, so you can buy that.
Oh, yes, I
How
love
about
it.
grilled squid? Grilled squid?
Oh, they got the squid. It's
Oh,
actually
my God. Calamari.
They
No,
got
that's
calamari.
something different.
They got everything there. They got everything there.
Wonderful.
And
The squid is octopus, by the way.
No, maybe octopus are two different things.
Are
Man,
you
this word
kidding
calamari and bubu.
I eat that all my life. Poo is pulpo in Spanish. Okay? Don't try it on me.
The grilled squid, you have the
Calamari.
Greek grilled squid where you get the Italian fried calamari.
Oh, I eat that all the time. Randazzo is my favorite place.
Yes,
Oh, you
Zina,
can't.
Have you been to Usos?
I haven't been there, but I've
Usos is the Greek restaurant.
Vincent.
Okay.
That used to be downtown, and you don't remember Vincent.
Vincent, yeah.
Yeah,
So it's a Mulberry Street.
how you don't know that?
Vincent
No,
is
no,
a
it was in
Mulberry
downtown
Street.
Dallas.
All right, then leave us alone. You don't know nothing. You ain't on our cup of tea.
Let me just say
Joe,
this.
he can step back. He ain't been in the big place.
No,
You know, out there in the Bronx where you at, I went with WVIP and one of the best Italian restaurants out there.
which one?
I can't remember.
Right.
Elbow
was on
Scat?
Zina.
Elbow Scat?
Yes, that's where I
Elbow
went.
Scat. That
Yes,
is top quality.
WVIP
That's
gave
right.
a
Elbow
party.
Scat, yes.
And yes, invited me, and I was out there, honey, and I had a good for Christmas. As a matter of fact, you out there, WVIP, they better call me and invite me out this year. I'm gonna go right out there again. That was
I think
beautiful.
we just plucked about a half dozen restaurants that all lost money.
Well, we done lost money. Well, they better advertise. We can always play the show back
That's right.
for advertisement. It's all about money.
We all love food.
DJ, give us some music, please. Thank you. So we having a party here. It is a
Whoa,
party.
you talk about restaurants, you talk about food.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Got to eat.
You gotta eat.
That's
That's
right.
a need. That's a need.
Manja.
That's a good investment. It's a food.
Manja.
Distribution. That's what it's investment.
That's right, folks. If you want to get on this program, you can come on and we can talk about some good food because I'm a food expert. I love all kind of good food, and I had some delicious, and they ain't never had that, and I'm not gonna even tell them because they want to know what it is anyway. But I had some cow foot.
Cow foot?
Yes, a cow foot. Don't act like you don't know what cow foot is.
Oh, I do. I think it's very enjoyable when it's seasoned.
When it's seasoned good.
It has to be seasoned properly and cooked to perfection.
And I mean, it can taste good.
It does taste good.
But this one here, he never had none of that.
I haven't had cow foot.
No,
I've had oxtail.
Oh, yeah, well, you had oxtail. Everybody had oxtail, but not everybody had cow foot.
Well, I remember hearing this joke about down in the South, up there, a friend of mine that lived in Meridian, Mississippi. She's from Meridian, right? So she had the heavy drawl and everything. And she goes, y'all got zoos up north, right? I said, yeah. She goes, you know the difference between a zoo in the north and a zoo in the south is? I said, no. She goes, you know, up in the north, you got that little plaque next to the animal that says everything about it. I said, yeah. She goes, well, we have another plaque below that. It's a recipe.
Joe, he lost me. Did he lose you?
I don't want to say.
Okay.
I don't want to say. You might get it something.
Okay,
She said
I got it all. I know what she
It's
said.
a recipe, so it's like they'll eat everything on time. So.
All right, DJ, give us some music, cause we got to come back. We got a break here going on, and I'll be back in the next hour. Y'all can talk, cause I'm gonna go and take my little sip of water. H2O. Don't forget, folks, you can call me daily at 718-253-7273 for your spiritual advice. You're having troubles in your life, you need money, and things upsetting you, you call me Sister the Bomb. I also do reading over the phone, so you know you can call me if you can't get to me, and you're afraid of the virus, which everybody shouldn't be afraid of. There was a show on before us, and the woman really gave great advice. The mask can cause a lot of problems too. Wearing a mask all day long and you can't breathe, it's a certain thing it gives you and can get you sick too.
Hyperventilate.
Hyperventilate. But they got another name for and you can get a lot of things. So people, please take the mask off and on, please. Don't just keep that mask on your head 24/7. Remove it a little bit, put it back on. If you're around people, put it back on, take it off, put it back on, take it off. But don't just keep the mask on. You're doing more damage to yourself later on. Is that good advice or bad?
I don't know.
Huh, okay.
I heard about the guy this weekend who wore 10 masks after smoking and then ran 3 miles to show that there's no problem with masks. So.
Oh, you did see. It's always somebody going to outdo something in it. No matter what you do, there's going to be someone.
The only thing I know is if your mask gets wet, you shouldn't be wearing a wet mask.
That's
because then you're breathing in more humidity.
Yeah, oxygen. That's what they're saying. You're breathing in your own oxygen.
That's why they call it hyperventilation.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't do you any justice.
Because later on you can fall out somewhere and pass out. And
That's
not
right.
only that, get diabetes, I heard.
That's right.
That's the doctors of the show before me. That's what they were saying. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
So folks, wear your mask, okay? That's all I can say. Say, wear the mask. I see a kiss, everybody call me. Put the music up.
Relax. We coming back.
Okay, good. Well, when you decided not to talk about
For all the loving and the joy, He guide and protect us along the way, making provision for us every day.
So let's go streaming, go video. Well, I was going to ask you, you started to answer the question before I got the whole question out. Before, by the way. No, but I started to ask you about the market. I wanted to say, but then you're kind
Well,
of.
see, you weren't specific.
No, I was.
But maybe I wasn't listening to I couldn't. If we were talking about the real estate market, I take it into it.
What I was trying to say was, it's supposed to be historical highs on Friday. You know, and then I was going to say, you feel like we're in a bubble, but then you tell everybody to buy. So, okay.
Well, no, I say real estate is the best investment going.
Right now, we're going down.
It's going down, but that's when you buy it.
Right, you want to
And
wait
then,
first.
and then you hold it, and then sell it.
Right, of course. That's true with everything. You always want to buy low. But right now, where do you see the bottom coming?
The bottom,
For real estate,
I believe, in my opinion, I think the bottom is here.
you think it's your rate?
Know why I say that?
Why?
Because
I don't think people are going to open out.
people are not buying it. They're not buying it because they feel it already hit. It's a hit. It's low. That's what you want to buy.
Right, but I don't think it hits the bottom.
Well, not right away. No. And if it was the stock market is already down.
No, the stock market is up right now. Record highs as of Friday.
That's why I
And
say
yesterday's record high.
stock market buy low
So hot.
So hot.
And then you told everybody to buy.
So, sorry about this. Somebody wants you to repeat your number. Go back on the microphone, okay? Somebody wants your number. So just repeat it over the air, okay? Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'll make sure.
Yeah. All right.
So one thing we gotta do is whatever rings over here, because the phone wasn't over here, there's the phone.
Oh,
There's the phone. It was going right into the mic. And it was, I was watching YouTube downstairs, right? So yeah, I was monitoring. And every time this would ring, it would be overwhelming everything. Because that was over there. When you look at this before,
what do you hear about that computer?
yeah, I couldn't do it for me yesterday.
What's this right now?
What you want to do?
Yeah, I decided.
Saturday or Sunday? Right, yeah. Okay, all right, we'll firm up a time later in the week. Okay? I didn't on camera. I didn't shave. Because my razor and all that stuff is not here, so I had a chance.
I just
So I was going to ask you about it. What do you think about the negative trends? Are they coming to the United States? Negative
Negative interest rate? No. Matter of fact, the interest rate, I forget offhand what it is, but it's not negative.
No, but you think so. I know it's not negative. I said you, I want to know, do you think negative interest rates are coming? No.
I think once we get EIC,
No, this has nothing to do with the vaccine.
no, I'm saying,
No, I'm saying that the economic problem I'm talking about has nothing to do with COVID. This was happening before.
well, everything we talked about for one side.
The deficit with the national deficit is making a slide before COVID.
Not just that, it's going to occur right.
No, I don't agree.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Let me tell you why I don't agree. Because there's no way the debt can ever go down.
I'm saying it's going to go up.
It can only go up. And that doesn't matter who's in office. Just like when Trump did it, I said that that's going to go up. But it went up. Because it can only go up. Because if you're on in real estate terms, and you understand you know what, like interest only loan is. People get it, builders get it. When they're building houses, something get interest only loan.
Yeah.
That's basically what the national debt is. We never pay the principal, so every time it comes due, we roll the original principal and whatever's due on the interest back into the new loan. So it keeps going higher. That's what's been going on. And it's been going on since 1948. I'm serious. That's exactly what's been going on for that long. So it can only go up because there's not enough money to pay off any interest. No, seriously. Yeah. So there's an end to that cycle eventually.
Nobody's been able to predict it.
No, it's been predicted.
I didn't hear anybody. Wall Street hasn't predicted.
No, Wall Street doesn't care. They want the debt to keep going up as long as there's money, as long as there's positive cash flow, they don't care. We could be like Japan, you go 400% GDP. We could go up to 400%, in other words, have 4 times as much as the gross domestic product of a year. You can actually have that kind of credit. But then, of course, bonds are dead. And right now, the interest rate is the lowest it's ever been. And there's nothing left for them to go. They can't go forward without going negative. So they're just doing more stimulus.
Yeah. I'm not talking
about what he does. I'm talking about the Fed.
Oh, you're talking about the Fed's gonna make more money.
Print more money. Well, that's all they can do. That's all they can do. I mean, there's a whole other. I have a whole other take on the economy. You know, people do that stuff.
I mean, what you're creating.
I actually have studied the mechanics behind it, and it's really the only way to go. It's like all they can do is pump money. And the thing is, the funny thing is it's more millionaires than ever before. But $1 million is the way it used to be. You can't buy what you used to go to buy $1 million.
No. $1 million today, alright? $1 million today, you're not buying a real exclusive house.
You can't. I'm not even talking about housing in general. Across the board.
Well, you can't. $1 million is not that much money because of inflation. Inflation bites into the dollar.
No, inflation has been.
Not really.
No, it's me.
What's really complaining?
The inflation, but it's not inflation. It's not inflation.
See, you got a different take. Those guys are making a lot of money. So the dollar that they're getting is not worth the money.
Right, but it's not because of inflation. Inflation is combated. As a matter of fact, if you read me, I'll find this article. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
This is Bloomberg. The Fed wants more inflation.
At Bloomberg?
Yeah, but no, the Federal Reserve desperately wants higher inflation. Desperately wants higher inflation because they're worried about the worst. They're worried about price deflation.
Good point.
For decades, the central bank fought against any.
So if you got Bloomberg is good. Actually,
but now the Fed is facing the opposite because right now we can't seem to get inflation to its 2% target. This is September this year. See what I mean? So I'm saying, so the old economics don't work the way people think they do. That's how come we have negative interest rates in Europe, all over Europe. And they said, oh, it'll never happen here. But now it's so low, the interest is so low on T-bills that eventually it's going to be like, oh, yeah, negative rates, which means you put money in the bank and you're paying the bank to have the money there. Unless there's something major.
You never make money at the bank.
Used to.
I don't years ago, hold it, my friend. Currently, the interest rate on your bank account is very little.
Because it's based on the primary lender, of course. Right, so in other words, did you ever read that book, The Earth Plus 10%? Did you ever read that or not?
I'm attorney Kurt Robinson. I'm a personal injury lawyer here in New York. And if you've been injured in an accident, you should call me. I'll get you the money you deserve. Just dial 929-438-5878. That's 929-GET-KURT. 929-GET-KURT. That's 929-438-5878. It's easy. Got hurt? Call Kurt, and I'll get you the money you deserve.
BrooklynStation.com. You're listening to BrooklynStation.com.
Station identifications in a row. I've done that. So there's that. The Earth Plus 10% is talks about the problem of banking.
Let me just say this about books. Now,
so it was written by a Federal Reserve chairman.
Doesn't mean nothing. I'll tell you why. Because I read 2,000 books, and the books subject to interpretation.
Right. But
Right? I'm not saying your book is no good.
no, I'm just saying, but the concept of the book explains what the problem is with banks and the problem with the Federal Reserve, that the money that's created at the Federal Reserve is created, the principal created, but not the interest. So eventually, it forces bankruptcy. It forces the bank race to continue because you're creating the principal and the interest has to come out to blood. You know? That's why it's called the earth plus 10%. The banking system of the West wants the entire world plus 10%, which is impossible. You get 10% more than what there is. So that's the thing. That was written, I think, in 48.
There's one place I want to mention on the air, if I can mention.
What place?
Figure out.
What is it?
Which is bakery.
Or the
It's not a restaurant, it's a national, international place that people started to buy from the neighborhood because they want to try out.
Mediterranean products. Oh, so it's like
Mediterranean.
there's a figure out they have more than one store, don't they?
No, you stop no.
Really?
Yeah.
I think they used to have the Egyptian in Bay too.
Okay, I'll try it out.
They were by Greeks. Allow me vegetable
I just want to mention it because I tried the shelf black olives, and you put them on the shelf to age, and it comes out to be very good. Black olives.
with the pit.
With the pit.
Well, it's not up to me whether or not I know nothing have a problem with it, but what if it's, I mean, you just mentioned it. You can mention it. Don't give their address, or just say
No, I don't
Beirut.
give a guess.
Okay, just say in Beirut. You can give the area. You know, people find them, they find them. You can say, hey, I mentioned you guys.
Well, if they go to Bakery, you look for
All genre music for your soul and heart. Produced by Zina Palin, aka Sister Belong Bang Bang Bang. Listen daily 24/7 to KingandQueenRadio.com and BrooklynStation.com.
Wake up to the hottest stations. King and Queen Radio with MB Hickok.
I put this over here for you.
Music on
Really?
Station
I didn't know.
I'm gonna take some of that, and I want you to
Let me take some. We need some ice though. We get some ice when the DJ give us. Please put music on.
Yeah. I got you.
Okay, you listen to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com. We are back. Oh, we're having a party here tonight. We're having this is a party, folks, for the station. We prepared for a new adventure. The mic is working. Joe, you all right?
I feel great. You know, I'm enjoying the show.
You're enjoying the show?
Yes, I am.
Well, you know what? I'm going to be letting him do a lot of the talking tonight.
Okay.
And I'm going to be doing my side. Don't be talking. We want to hear some good discussions on some things out there. Let us know what's going on. What's going on in the world now? What you think going on, Joe?
Well, first of all, the virus is superseding most of. Okay.
Okay, and Mr. Bates, you sit in this chair here. Okay, make sure you get in the camera. Okay, move it the way you can be seen in the camera. Or that way, or which way? Back a little bit? This way? Move your chair back. He has to just sat. Oh, you got him in the camera. Where should he sit?
Well, this camera, he's over.
Okay.
I don't know, like.
So we all here tonight. We're having our meeting over. Brought us some champagne.
Is that what that is?
Did you give him champagne?
I didn't think it was champagne.
Yeah,
It tastes like cider. I thought it was
that was champagne. You got to cheer. Come on. Where you Italian at?
Well, I don't. Thank you very much.
This is non-alcohol.
Non-alcohol. Oh, Martinelli's.
We have Martinelli's. We can't do no drinking. I ain't doing no drinking.
Cheers, Aaron.
Cheers. You can
Strawberry.
get yourself.
Okay.
Salud.
Salud.
Shalom.
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 L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Cheers.
L'chaim. Will you bring him a mic too? You said it in so many languages. You didn't say salute.
I said salute.
You did you?
Yeah.
Okay, we have
I don't think I said it in for Mike.
I have a mic over here.
There's a Mike's
We don't have
Hard
enough
Lemonade.
mics. We don't have another wireless mic to go over there.
So, Joe, what do you think about the changes in the world now with the new computer age? You know, I found out something today, and that my DJ in there, I was telling him something, and he took out his computer in 2 seconds. He had wrote everything down by just moving his hand across the computer. And I said, what the heck is he doing? I thought it was a magician trick.
Oh, he did the swipe to type?
Yeah, swipe the type. I never seen none of this in my life. Did you know about that, Aaron? Aaron, don't know. Give him a microphone, please.
Huh?
Give him a microphone.
Oh, we don't have another wireless.
Yes, it's
on. Should be.
Joe, you know what swipe the type?
No, I do not, Zina. I'm sorry. I'm not savory in computers.
Well, it's so modern now. They can actually take their hand as you talk and go across the computer and got everything you said typed out.
You kidding?
I never seen nothing done like that, and I still can't put the math. He said you put the letters once you know the computer, you just rub your hand on it, and everything you said is there.
Swipe and type, yeah.
Swipe and type.
Oh my God.
You know what I've seen, which is really interesting? My friend had a setup with a virtual keyboard.
Yeah.
Where, well, no, you're like this. It was just this red beam. It looks like a little robot head.
Yeah.
And you put it just because it looks cool. But what it is a laser. And it scans and it puts, like you just had a piece of paper down, right? Mm-hmm. And it puts the laser keyboard there. So there's no keys. It only shows you the keys for what, for us to have a point of reference. But there's no keys there. But the laser can see what keys you're hitting in what order.
This technology. I don't know how people really gonna survive. Well, because the young kids, especially they staying home now. I think that's the whole purpose of this whole thing. It's gonna wipe the elders out because the young kids are staying home and they are learning this computer skill. That's nothing else they can do but learn it. So they picking it up. They even got now these little robots that you can build your own robot.
Oh yeah, they had that.
That you can build your own robot. So it's amazing.
Yes, it is.
Really, it is. It's something that wow. Swipe the type. You got to really actually see it. That someone can just talk and they can just take their hand and go across it, and everything you said, they got it. Can you do that yet?
I never liked swipe the type. I've used it. I tried it 15 years ago. But it was in beta.
It was in there at that time?
Beta testing. I didn't like it. I didn't think it would take off though. But it did get better, but I still don't like it. I'm old school on that. I type it too.
But how do you do it? He say, okay, give him the mic and let him explain this.
No. Take mine. I'm going to go first.
Okay. Tell us about this swipe the type. DJ Man.
This swipe the type is basically you connect words together like A, B, C. Sentences. In your head, like words in your head to complete a sentence, and so you connect like A to S and then S to K, like ask. And then you stop and then you keep going. But if you have a fast mind, if you're very skillful at the keyboard, and your keyboard on a phone follows the keyboard like on a computer, you pretty much can know how to connect the dots in your head, where to swipe your hand, and you could just complete like a sentence in like 3 seconds, like 4 seconds, instead of typing like that.
Instead of typing, you just swipe it and everything is there.
That's excellent.
But you got to do this in your head. I can't even think how to go here to the front door no more. I tell you, when I seen that, I really thought, I said, I'm through. The world is it's over for me now. Because I haven't even learned how to type properly. And now to be able to, that swipe it and everything is there. Whatever you think of, you just swipe it and it's there. You can't put it together either, Joe.
No, I can connect the dots, but with the computer, well, someone would have to show me. Could Mr. Aaron show me?
Mr. Aaron, pass him the mic. Mr. Aaron, what do you say about swiping?
Well, I'll be very happy to show you.
Okay.
That's not a problem.
Well, I would trust him on that one, but maybe he do know swipe. Do you know it?
They said I've heard it. The master is Vermont on that stuff.
But it's not really master. It's around all the kids know it. People know it because my girlfriend that used to run King and Queen Radio, she know it.
Yeah, that's true.
So you don't have to be a master to know it. It's just something, a new technology. So, Mr. Aaron, since we got him here, DJ got to give us some music, but he's getting it, Don't forget, folks, you want to get on this show, kingandqueenradio@gmail.com. We're having a celebration here from Mr. Aaron Bates. And where can they call you?
Yes, you can call me if you want to be on the show to run a commercial, play a song, or read your poetry, anything under the stars in the sun. Just give me a call on my work phone, 732-666-8403. And if you call and get my voicemail, always leave your name and number, and I'll be very happy to call you right back.
I got to call it.
Okay, King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com. We are live on WVIP 93.5 FM. And we having a little Martin. Is that what's the name of it?
Oh, he's on.
Martinelli.
Oh, he's on.
I understand. I'll get to it in a few minutes.
1 second.
Okay. Oh, DJ Monte is excited. Oh God. Woo. And I have to go through that with him every day, but I love him. Okay, DJ, is the phone ready?
Yeah, 1 second. I can call again.
You didn't have to call back. You told him to hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Play some music, please.
I know who it is. Yeah, okay.
Okay, if you want to having any problems out there, you want a spiritual reading daily, I can be reached at 1752 Flatbush Avenue. You can come anytime after 12 midday, and I'll be here to give you a good reading and give you spiritual things you may need and things to help you. The number is 718-253-7273. Hello, caller. Greetings. Turn the phone down. Hello, caller. How are you?
Awesome. I'm enjoying the program. I just wanted to call in and talk about the swiping the text.
Yes.
It is so much fun. It's easier. Basically, you're at your keyboard and on your phone, and whatever word that you're looking for, you would start with the letter and then proceed to the next letter. So let's say the word TWO. So you go to T, you don't press T, you go to T, and wherever W is, you move your hand towards W. Wherever O is, you move your hand towards O, and then the number 2 comes up.
Man, that's a mind game. That is a mind. And matter of fact, you part of our team. I want you to tell the folks who you are. I wish you to come in here and DJ tonight, because Monty is about to take me up to the river tonight.
Is taking care of business.
Monty is taking care.
Back, and I wanted to enjoy my Monday show, which I am.
Yes.
I'm one of the managers on the station. I go by DJ Royal.
Yes, right.
And, just saying good night to everybody.
Yeah, good night, and tell us if tomorrow night you have a show, by the way. Explain
That
what's
is
going on.
correct.
Okay, but tell them.
Tomorrow night,
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow night is Tuesday. We have a program at 8 to 10, I believe it is.
8 to 10.
8
Yes.
to 10 tomorrow. It's a talk show with up and coming artists. And the two hosts of that show is a gentleman by the name of Don T and a young lady by the name of I do play during that segment, so I will be there tomorrow. But the show is going to be really awesome tomorrow. We have a bunch of new artists, a bunch of new producers, and Brooklyn, get ready.
BrooklynStation.com. That's right. Tomorrow, and you do have other shows throughout the week as well.
That is correct. Programming is growing. My listeners is growing. It's looking good. It's looking good.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, where you hear
progress.
You hear what we're gonna be getting. I guess you heard earlier. We're gonna have a lot of things as we're gonna launch in January.
The most important thing I heard was from the director was the podcast, that how individuals could do their podcasts from their own screens on Brooklyn Station, King and Queen Radio. That's going to be awesome.
That's going to be awesome. So we at work as you talk. So we can't wait for that show tomorrow, folks out there. Yes. BrooklynStation.com. You got the manager. You got the manager, Brooklyn Station here, and managing King and Queen as well. So he will be here tomorrow alongside Don P. and phenomenal woman. So make sure you listen, folks, to BrooklynStation.com tomorrow at 8 p.m. And thank you, my friend. And Flyboy didn't make it tonight. We're gonna have to.
We're gonna talk to him. We're gonna get that straight up.
We're gonna have to
I want to big up WizKid again, man. WizKid, do your thing, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Three, four, and five.
Jamaica girls, them king of the place. The New York girls, them king of the place. The Japanese girls, them king of the place. The English girls, them king of the place. You want the girl, them shake. Nice, neat, and not a beautiful place.
Hey, cheer! I know you could dance. I know.
Okay, our DJ Monday, DJ Tips.
Yeah.
DJ Tips on the 1 and 2, and we are back here with the director and our real estate, Joe, and our marketer, Mr. Bates. And the team is here and the team outside, and so many of them outside there. Shout out there to, don't forget Wednesday night, we have DJ Tony Dice will be from 10 to 12. So don't forget, we've got some good house music coming up for you That's this Wednesday night from 10 to 12. DJ Tony Dance. You like Mr. Do you like house music?
Yes, I do.
Put up there.
Yes, I do. I
So
love house music.
you're not the only one. What clubs you been to?
I've been to SPQR down Mulberry Street, but since then it's closed up. I've been to Angelina's on the west side, which was a discotheque, but I believe they closed up also.
So you didn't go to Studio 54?
Studio 54, I never liked
No, I didn't either.
because it was
picky.
publicity.
He's a fun house guy.
Oh, Funhouse. Oh yeah, I like Funhouse too now. Yeah, I used to go to Funhouse. Let me have the mic. Funhouse. You used to go to the Funhouse?
No, I didn't go to
Do you know?
You know I was a metalhead back then.
You were metalhead. I know.
Warren guy.
I was metalhead too one time too. I was into Black Sabbath and all the rest.
The war and the CBGB.
CBGBs. I had a hard time getting the CBGBs, but I got in there. You know, I got in there. I got the shirt CBGBs. I got a book on CBGBs. The whole history of it. The last day they closed, I was there. I made sure I was there.
Wow, I was in New York when they were closing up. That was only a few years back.
Yeah.
It was like,
That was not many years. Yeah, I'm with right there. CBGB's had some good music up in there though. And I did my clubs when I did all kind. I went to everywhere. Limelight, but the original. I even went to the original. Most people didn't know the original 107th Avenue. I don't think you know that.
Before they moved to the church?
Right, before the church. It was 7th Avenue, that's a taco place now. Let me tell you, don't try to pull nothing on me because I know it, okay?
Zina, did you go to Elaine's?
I heard
Elaine's on 2nd Avenue, about diagonal from Jack Dorian's place. And Elaine's was a very nice place, had a discotheque, and the food was excellent and very expensive.
Did you ever go to the Elaine's?
Elaine's.
I ain't never heard of it. You got one on me on that one.
Okay.
Okay, you must be way back when it first started. You was back when disco first started. At that time, I was going to, where was there? To somewhere up on, oh my God. That was like a Chinese place in the 50s. On 50th Street. Roseland. I think.
The Roseland.
I was in the Roseland.
Roseland Ballrooms. Place was some great concerts.
Well, no, it was nice. I went to Roseland, and then them days I was going to the Cheetah. I was into my Latin, and I had them high heels and them red dresses, and I was swinging La Senorita.
I saw Google Dolls there.
Google Dolls, yeah. I haven't heard of that name so long. Google Dolls.
Had to be 90.
And this a metalhead over here, Aaron. Jazz. He played jazz. Tell us a little bit about your career with the drums, and let him talk. Tell us a little bit, Mr. Bates, about your drums and stuff.
Oh yeah, I've been playing drums since I was a teenager, and I took classes. Drummers Collective, mostly conservatory, and I also took some classes at Juilliard College. I went to, and I've been playing jazz trained for kit and congas and bongos, and some steel drum, and I love playing drums. You know, I'm a percussionist, and I'm professionally trained in that, and it's a lot of fun to play. And I want to get back into it again.
Yeah, you was very good at drums.
Yeah, I still am. I still want to keep rolling. I'm just waiting for the coronavirus to tail off because right now the recording rehearsal studios are closed, so we can't even get any studio time right now. But hopefully down the road.
Well, I was out there singing and in all those bands and jumping. I was more into dancing.
No, the dancing's great.
And I was everywhere. And you name it, I was there. I was telling fortune and dancing. It was a very fun thing because I would stop dancing and I was doing my readings all over Manhattan. I went to the top in Manhattan. I was even on the block where Nixon lived. I lived there for quite a while.
You were in that magazine.
Yeah, in the magazine
I
I
know.
came
Wow.
out. And yeah, I lived in Manhattan.
Can I see some pictures of that thing?
Yeah, East 65th Street. Go look on the wall. There it is up right there. New York Times. I came out big in New York Times.
Oh, that's very nice.
That's right.
That's
baby.
beautiful. Mm-hmm.
So I did my days out there, honey, having a good time. And I was always spiritual and on top of things. And I used to dance them drums. They used to play the drums. And I used to do all that drum dancing out there. Are you kidding? I had a good time.
It seems like, Zina, you've been around.
Of course I have.
You know this business.
I
Well, he
know
knows
this
about the Blue Note.
Oh, the Blue Note is the jazz place.
That's right.
That's a
That's on
very
Great
nice
Street.
place.
That's on Great Street.
I know exactly where it's at.
Yeah.
I used to go there, through big parties in there. A lot of reggae parties went in there at the end because I used to go there. And one time I went in there and I seen all these white people in there. And I hear the reggae music. And that was my first time discovering there was white Jamaicans. That whole club was talking in patois. And I said, huh? I was shocked. That was right in the Club of Blues. And they threw a party there. And usually the Jamaicans from London used to come. I guess they had lived in London and they come there and they was playing a whole different set of music. And that's when I learned, and I brought it to the station. King and Queen back there in the 70s, because this station I've been running a long time. And I brought that music. Where that music comes from England with that different beat. They used to play it at Coney Island High. You remember Coney Island High, don't you?
Oh, I remember it, but I can't place
And
it at the moment.
that it goes. Matter of fact, they just closed the club down where they had it on Monday nights. It's like reggae, but it's mixed with some other stuff.
Do you think it's going to come back, Regina?
It's going to come back.
You think so?
Well, right now, what has happened is the people now are doing the London music here in New York. I just understood now that all the music is coming out of London. London is took over in the music industry.
Oh, that's really good to know then.
Yeah. So good music is going to be coming back.
Tell
here.
me, is anybody interested in opening up a club that would have that music?
If you open it up, I'll get in. Open the club up, Joe. Come on, Joe. It's time for you to do something. Joe, you got the real estate. It's time for you to open up.
I can get a piece of real estate and
All right,
apply
then.
J51 to it, all the tax credits in the world, and the city will sponsor it for you.
Okay. If you do that, Joe, we partners for sure. You think Joe can do it?
Hey, Joe, I have a couple of questions to ask you.
Sure.
Just a couple more. First question, if I'm ordering, say, 55 plus, I hope I'm saying this correctly. Also, should I opt out to a 2-family or 3-family home if I have no down payment available?
Well, first of all, you're going to need a down payment. I got a structure that you can manufacture. You're going to need a down payment from the bank, at least 20%. And you're going to have to put up about 10%. All right, then I would say you could do a like-kind exchange, Section 1031 of like-kind exchange, where you could defer the taxes over the future period of time.
Okay, that's good. And what about financing a mortgage for a small apartment building with renovating the apartments, no co-op, and say 10 to 15 apartments, and say 3 to 4 floors, once again with no down payment?
Well, first of all, what I would do in a situation like that is apply J51. J51 is tax credits that the city and the state help you manufacture with the building. Trump did it with the Grand Hyatt, and he got a whole bunch of credits from Koch.
Right, that's great. Okay. And the last question, for 30 mortgages, what is the APR interest rate?
The APR interest rate at the moment, it seems to be elevating, but I'm not too sure because what I would have to do if the public will listen to me next time, I'll get that figure to them tomorrow.
All right, that sounds great. And I'm not sure if this was asked, but I want to ask it again. How does equity build on real estate above?
Equity builds on real estate when you renovate.
Okay.
Now, when you, let's say, for example, you get a 4-story building, you renovate, that means the equity of the real estate goes up. Let's say that you put in educated people. Now, educated people, what happens is they increase the value of the real estate. Okay? And the way they fix up the apartment elevates it elevates the status of the building. All of that, when it's done to the building, everything done to the building increases the equity of the real estate. And then what you do is, if you wanna put equity from the bank, you go to the bank and you take the real estate, and the bank gives you equity based on the equity of your real estate.
Sounds excellent. And I'm sure you were asked this, but again, to the audience out there, how can people contact you?
People can contact me at 929-210-4685. Once again, 929-210-4685.
All right, that's great, Joe. Thank you so much. And that's
Okay,
very
you're
interesting.
welcome. Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna take you back to a little music, and then I'm gonna be doing some sacchery. Joe probably got to get home now, and so that way you can get some rest.
Yes, for tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, because Joe is elder, and we don't want to keep Joe out here
That's right.
too late at night. So, Mr. Bates, help Joe get himself
I definitely
together.
will.
Thank you,
And Joe, it's a pleasure having you on.
Joe,
Thank
and
you.
it's a pleasure meeting you. And thank you, and we hope to have you back soon.
You will. Thank you very much.
Okay, and
All
don't
right.
forget that deal we made.
Well, with that music, we should do something with that.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, I'll look
Okay.
into it.
Okay, Joe.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Back to the DJ tips.
Yeah. It was very good. I really enjoyed being with you, Zina. Okay? And, yeah, right. I just want to tell you, they got a place in Fayetteville. Yeah, I got that. It's a Mediterranean food, and it's whenever you're ready to go, tell me. I'm going to make it. Of course, everything you don't have to make so, you want to go have the okay, all right, yeah. And this year, you're going to have to work with you and okay, that's good. I love it. All right, okay. And that day, once you hold on to the car, all right, and they got like a house food. I'm gonna go take this one. I love it. Thank you. Aaron, I gotta go downstairs. Help him out.
Just begun, yeah, and there's nowhere to run. Listen, no respect for them or those who love to crush poor people's toes. Sacrifice a life for wealth, love for one and even themselves.
Now I know how it works. I know how it works.
From way back when. Tell me, where did you go so wrong, so wrong? Where did wickedness become so strong? It's not the time has just begun.
I have a friend of mine who's in get feedback from him. He said there were times that he couldn't hear, and I used that phone that was sitting there. Because that phone, every time it rang, even when it was downstairs, it would overwhelm everything. It's right there, and I just wanted a mic to pick it up on, either on that camera. There's no camera over there. Okay, then it's just loud. That's the radio is loud. He's like, yo, it looks funny, but you guys should consider like an East Coast version of Coast to Coast radio. I don't like the other channel. It's got shades. You're joking. Anyway, you could have left because I was out there. What do you think? You bought a Coca-Cola? That's nice.
Okay, what he plays the best. And that's right, DJ Monty gonna be getting a show very soon, and he played that American music the best. He tried with the reggae tonight, but he did a good job, and we want to compliment him on his job tonight. So again,
Cheers.
thank you, cheers to him, going out to him, not knowing the music, but he tried. He got over pretty good. But he can play. He is a DJ for American music. So again, back folks, want to give a shout out there, everybody out there coming from the West Indies, all over the world, Latin America, wherever you may be out there. We want to give a shout out there to the folks. So you want to be doing a show later on too, you know.
Oh, I know I'm going to be doing the show.
I know you used to do shows before, and what did you basically do?
Oh, well, when I was DJing in Second Life, that was different. That's a totally different universe
Yeah.
because it's a fantasy universe. So
Well, you know, and that's what I like on this show. That we had I had it called before, The Way Beyond, but I couldn't get no people. You know, I like space aliens and different type of people from different walks of life.
well, let me tell you a little bit about that world, because everybody has an avatar.
Yeah.
So when you have an avatar, you could dress it as so people would show up as demons, angels, dragons.
We definitely got to get that show going on
Yeah.
there.
You know, here's the thing though, that was within the world there, so it was really bizarre. I mean, I had to, and there was a lot of weddings, like virtual weddings. People would meet, and some became real weddings. Some people actually met through being online. Now you've heard that before, people meeting online, but people meeting online through their avatars and then meeting in real life and getting married in real life. Well, we had virtual weddings.
Oh,
And
that
I
must
had-
have been.
Well, let me tell you, one of the
Oh,
most interesting
wow.
weddings I ever had to DJ in Second Life was a vampire wedding.
Oh,
So they were like,
gosh.
just playing really gothic stuff.
Well, I used to go to a lot of gothics when I was young, but I couldn't go to that deepness and all that. I always wore black anyway, so black was my favorite.
You know
So-
the expression, why do New Yorkers wear black?
Well, why?
We're only wearing black until something darker comes along.
I like that one. You got a good one on me on that one. But anyway, you know, that Gotham was very strong, and it still is. And it was I used to dress up as vampires, and you know, all nationalities is in that, and I was really shocked.
Well, I think that fandom in general brings people together because then they have a common interest,
Mm-hmm.
and it's beyond race. It's like Trekkies come from every walk of life.
Well, I
these
love to see
live-action
people
role
be
players
able to express themselves, and that's why I would have created a show in that fashion, because I feel that if it makes you happy, be you.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, as long as no one's getting hurt, there's nothing wrong.
Yeah,
That's the idea.
you want to dress up as a vampire? Good, I'd love to see it. Halloween is every day anyway.
Exactly. Well, we're all wearing masks in the
And there you go. And when you meet somebody, you got to put a mask on.
I had a friend, and he was getting his very first corporate job, and he hated suits. You know, and he was like, "How do you do it? How do you do it?" I go, "Well, I just pretend it's Halloween, and I pretend I'm supposed to be in this suit, and this is my costume." And I go, "If you think of it as your costume, it doesn't bother you, because then it's like, oh no, it's just, you know, I'm not wearing a suit for them, I'm wearing it for me." So I said, "Make your suit you," and then, you know, he got used to it, and then, you know, they actually dropped all the strict dress codes eventually anyway, so then he was really happy.
Well, that's, yeah, but it's still it's still good to wear a suit for business and stuff like
Although I
that.
really
you know.
do believe the tie has, I'm hoping it is seen today. Although, you can look good with the tie, I know. But the symbolism of the tie, I don't like it. You know what I mean?
Well, the tie,
Because
that's
it's true. It's like wearing a noose around your neck.
that's why they have, that's the whole purpose. So you take care of business. If you're not comfortable, you want to hurry up and take care of business.
That's right. Always.
Yeah. That's the whole ways.
Yeah, but look at Steve Jobs. He was like, he made it okay for like a CEO to wear jeans and a sport jacket and a turtleneck.
Yeah, you got to go to the according to the people what they like. If you want a job, you got to dress up. You have to wear the tie. Until if it's paying you good, you got to go with the flow. So we're gonna have some interesting things coming up, and Joe invited us to go to the Italian restaurant and do the show there.
That's right.
So
which restaurant was that again?
The name of the restaurant is Mussels. And you could do a show.
Mussels
have
and
dinner.
Beverage, right?
have
do a
dinner
show.
show and have dinner. That would be great. We'll
Alright.
do an internet show there one night.
I'm sure we could go out.
Yeah, we'll have a great time. We'll have an audience, and because we're gonna be traveling all over doing a lot of things. We're gonna be busy. We don't like to stay indoors anyway.
Well, they're saying it's better to be outdoors anyway, right?
We love to be outdoors. Joe, you like outdoors?
I love the outdoors.
Okay.
I do all my work on a bench. Believe it or
On
not.
your work on the bench,
I
and
do.
believe it's more relaxing. Outdoors is I have to have the fresh air. And right now I'm stifling because of other people. You got to keep them warm, to get the
As a matter of fact,
But
Zina,
I'm dying.
you could eat outdoors.
I
do
love
the
it.
show indoors.
But it may be too cold to eat outdoors. I ain't got that much hot blood. I mean, I can't take.
I got the northern blood. I
I don't. My blood is thin. I gotta have me some heat.
Well, we'll put some heat lamps on this.
I like that. Give us some music over there, DJ. Don't forget, folks, if you would like to get on the show, you can call in, write us kingandqueenradio@gmail.com. You can simply call me 718-253-7273. Like to give a shout out to everybody out there listening tonight. We just having a good old time. We celebrating the Market birthday, and we celebrating everybody's birthday in here.
We'll get Joe's phone number out there again. There was a caller who said they didn't make it out. We wanted to say that. What's your number again, Joe?
929
929
210
210
4685.
4685. Joe
Latoro.
Latoro.
And Joe Latoro. That's the bull, but that ain't bull, it's Torah. I was playing Joe Latoro.
Joe, do you have an email that you give out?
I do have an email, but I'm changing it, so I don't want to give it.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. Now, Joe ain't giving out that much information, Joe. You gave us a lot of information, free information.
I hope you enjoyed the show, and I hope we can do it again sometime.
Anytime. You got to come for the holidays.
Yeah, okay, thank
You
you.
got to celebrate the holidays, Joe. You got to have that turkey. And that you celebrate holidays? Yeah, you know I do. And on the East, of course, Christmas, we have fish.
Fish on
we
Christmas
was
Eve.
brought up with fish on Christmas. That's our tradition.
Yeah, my brother all the fried shrimp.
Oh God, don't talk that. We got to get some fish up in here and make some fish scampi and all that calamari.
Well, you
have that mussels.
Oh my God,
Shrimp
mussels.
scampi,
Diablo, I love Diablo.
all kinds of pastas.
Oh, forget it.
They got non-alcoholic beers, so you could drink.
I'm gonna eat my head off when I go there. I'm gonna take Joe. I'm gonna lose some pounds this week, so I can be ready to go there and stuff. And you know the old saying, Joe.
Brooklyn, New York. Everybody
Everybody calling Joe. Joe, you know I have to belch after that. that's not polite if you don't belch. You don't remember that on Sunday dinners?
I do.
All right, then you come from the same household I did. Then.
That's right. When you belch, it's
was
normal.
That was normal, considered good luck, and if you didn't do it, it was insulting.
That's right. People at the table didn't like that.
Yeah, and I had to fake the belch sometimes.
Okay, come on.
So, folks, DJ, give us some music. Don't forget, you want an appointment, call me 718-253-7273, folks. Thank you for enjoying with us, King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, WVIP 93.5 FM, and we're going to be bringing some more wild shows, ain't we? Absolutely. We're going to be bringing some, I guess, some good wild guests to bring them on here, because we got to entertain the public. Absolutely. All right. Thank you, folks, and God bless you all, and thank you. And then don't forget to call my sister the bomb 718-253-7273. Good night, Brooklyn.
Whenever you come up, watch me. Woman of your class, a jerk character. You think that you are the life-full charmer. You're fascinating. You must never take it over. I'm ready to predict the cross me about. I don't matter what it takes, because I'm no better anyway. I will be a lover. Can you ever be the end of the sound? I just feel the things always a ball. Never written the song, but she will never get out of the story.
They hiring, I said, well, I will be hiring. Boom, my phone rang. I said, you'll be hiring, what's going on? I said, well, I'm directly ready. And he's a photographer, a videographer. He has marketing, there's a couple of jobs right now. You can definitely come and help video setup. To be a cameraman, I met him because he was taking pictures on place I hang out. And then I was like, yo, you should put this photography equipment at sale. And he bought that. And we've been friends ever since. I don't know, maybe I should have to put a station. Because otherwise you can't do for you what you can do for someone else. It's true, right? Did you see that show? It was I know that actor was his name. Yeah, crazy.
Send me one and no beat. Now let me charge it, them not me colleague. But my end to come back all police. So when we go straight in our show, I'm not here. That's how we say it. I'm not me in the ring. That's what this mean.
Well, I have this number directed too, so we were supposed to be shopping for a while now. I said, you didn't call me. You were supposed to Saturday or Sunday this week. I said, okay, we'll talk later. We'll go out there with that.
show tomorrow, 8 to 10. Last call. Last call, folks. 718-253-7273. Call Sister Devon daily. Thank you for such a good show.
All right. Bye-bye.
You're saving it now. You got to send them to.
Yeah, I'll see.